Hey everyone, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. Here in Washington, D.C., glad you're with us. And Chris, of course, you have to think about that 2019 World Series run. Really impressive by the Nats. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. On the hill here today, Patrick Corbin. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
That one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. That one lifted to left. Thomas on the move. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags up for third, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. And time now for the Phillies lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. On the ground, right side. There's Hernandez handling the chance. Gathers and throws to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
The catcher, JT.
2 outs, base is empty. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. First pitch, not close. And he deals. And a count 1-2. The wind of the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. That's the third out. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Phillies 1 and the Nationals nothing. Bottom of the first and getting to start, Zach Wheeler.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
We go to the bottom of the first, and here is Cesar Hernandez. And a pitch. Ball 1 there. That's ripped. Base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Juan Soto now. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw. Tag. Ow! A bullet from JT Realmuto. Next pitch is outside. And now it's even 1-1. One down, base is empty. Right side, hard hit. Segura handles. Sends it to first. They get the out on Soto.
Batting third.
As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
And now it's even up. Bouncer to Hoskins. He handles it himself, and that is that. Back here at the ballpark, second inning set to go, and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Here's your 1. And that's outside. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Gene Segura at the plate here. Good contact guy, good defender. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Didi now. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
First and second here, no outs. The next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And a pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And now for the Phillies, Matt Vierling. Line drive, and that gets down for a base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Bryson Stott swings through that one there. Hoskins on third. Segura on second. Vierling at first. One gone. The other way. He's got it. And there's two away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
First pitch just misses.
If they don't pick up at least one run here, this will be a very disappointing inning. When you load the bases with nobody out, you've got to get at least one run. You're thinking 2 to 3, so they need a big hit right here.
Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
2 outs. Bases are full. Next offering is in for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. And a pitch. Out to short. They take the force out, and that is that. Phillies leave them loaded, but they hold a 1-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the second, and here's the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Washington, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
The pitch. In for a strike. That's strike one.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
There's the strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And the first offering is not close. And the right-hander deals.
Ball 2.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Kicks and deals. There's a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
The wind and the pitch. 3-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And here it comes. And there's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Lane Thomas. In there for strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Righty to the plate. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Here comes the pitch. Stays alive. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. We played 2 full. It's the Phillies 1 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Leading off for the Phillies, the left fielder, Nick
Corbin back to work. There's a strike. And ball one. Next pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Kicks and fires. Fouls one off. 2-2. Smoked on the ground a second. Hernandez over to first in time. One up, one down.
now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and aggressive defensive shifting, defense isn't necessarily just about making errors. Are you able to get to balls? Are you able to fill spots where guys hit the ball? The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. Digging in, JT Realmuto. Caught looking his first time up. On the ground to the left. Slings it across, and Realmuto is out. And that is that. Phillies down in order, but they still lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now up for Washington, Alcides Escobar.
The shortstop.
The pitch.
Escobar.
Ball 1, no strike.
Next one misses. Now 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Foul ball. Two 1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Righty delivers. Swing, and he breaks his bat. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting it, the third baseman, Michael Franco.
And now, Michael Franco. On the ground. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Victor Robles. In there, and it's 0-1.
Ball 1's the count.
Franco, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering upstairs. At the belt and fires. Good eye right there. The 2-1. And there's a strike.
2-2 the count.
The pitch. Got him. And 2 away now. Back to the top of the lineup. Cesar Hernandez up to the plate.
Cesar Hernandez.
And that's in there for strike 1. And that one fouled off. Two outs.
I got the count 1-2.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the guys in this lineup.
The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That is the inning. Nationals leave 1. They trail here 1-0. Back in Washington, D.C., John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Rhys Hoskins.
17, Rhys Hoskins.
The wide to kick the pitch. And he pumps it a strike. That one missed.
That's inside.
Gets the call, and it's 1-2. So now 1-2 to Rhys. Stays alive. And now the lefty. That one out to right. Soto settles underneath it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
The batter number 2, second baseman,
Gene Segura stands in for the Phillies. Single to right at his first trip. Fly ball down the line. Tracks it down for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
2 outs, base is empty. Didi Gregorius stands in for the Phillies. That one's in there, 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. Off the plate inside, and that's ball 1. Line drive, base hit. Around first, digging for 2, and that's going to roll to the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
And now here is Matt Vierling. In there for strike one. Man at second. Towards first. He takes it on his own, and that is that. One left for Philadelphia, but they're on top 1-0. Ready to go, bottom four. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto.
For Washington, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
And he deals. And that's downstairs and outside. The wind of the pitch. And another ball. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
On the ground to third. He dives, but he can't make the catch. He doesn't have a throw, and he reaches safely. No outs. Runner at first. Up now for Washington, Nelson Cruz. This guy with light tower power. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And the 1-0. Popped in the air. Left field. Castellanos gets there. He's under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh.
Here's Josh Bell.
Bell.
Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yep, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The pitch. Just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The 1-2. Got him. 2 away now.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And here is Hebert Ruiz.
0-1's the count.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Soto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch misses, and a count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Check swing, now an appeal to third. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. The pitch. In the air, left side. Castellanos in position and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So 1 left for Washington, still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. This is Bryson Stott.
For Philadelphia, the third baseman, Bryson.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And there's a ball.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Tapped softly on the ground. Tosses to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
So the lineup flips over. Now here is Kyle Schwarber. 1 for 2. First offering misses the mark. That's in there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Good eye right there. The wind of the pitch.
Hey, 2.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Strike 2.
1-2.
And a ball evens the count. Next pitch misses inside, and now 3-2. Kicks and deals. That's a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. You put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Here's Harper now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Left-hand hitter waits. 2 balls, no strikes, the count.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Kicks and fires.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Hard hit left side, and that's just foul. Ripped on the ground to second, into the outfield, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
JT Realmuto steps in. In there, and it's 0-1. Two outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Next one is off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Austin Voth preparing to come on if needed. Machado getting cranked up as well. And a pitch. Out to short. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and now up for Washington, Lane Thomas.
Leading up for the Nationals.
That one misses, and it's 1-0.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The wind and the pitch. Just off the outside edge.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Well struck left field. And that one is off the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Next to hit for the Nats, Alcides Escobar.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Alcides.
First offering misses the mark.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Righty to the plate. That one off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes. Next offering is fouled back. No outs. Runner on second. tapped in front of the plate. Real Muto to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
The third baseman, number 6,
Maikel Franco digging in for the Nationals. First offering, and it just misses. So the tying run at second. Up the middle. Off balance throw in time. Play is made, 2 out.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Up now for Washington, Victor Robles. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one the other way. Base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Here's the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
And that's in there for strike one. Yeah, there's the strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch.
He's there to make the catch at third, and the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 1 apiece. New inning getting started. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Corbin back to work. Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Gene Segura stands in for the Phillies. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Robles racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
2 outs, base is empty. Didi Gregorius at the plate. And he grounds one to the right side. Hernandez over to first in time. And the Phillies are set down in order. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th. Here's Juan Soto.
For Washington, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
The right-hander back to work. Smash to the left side. And foul ball. And the right-hander deals. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Righty delivers. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Here comes a pitch. And it's filled up.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it, and they come away without an out.
The designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
No outs, runner at first. Nelson Cruz digging in for the Nationals. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Soto aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's outside. And a 2-1 on the way. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
At the belt and fires. And a foul ball.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Next offering misses, and the count's full.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
First and second, no outs. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch just misses. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Nick Nelson up and throwing for Joe Girardi. Falter, a left-hander, also throwing. No outs, runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And now Hebert Ruiz. Next offering is down low. Ball 1. Runners at first and second with one gone. Pitch misses inside, and a count 2-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
The pitch. And a good eye there. And the pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. Castellanos makes the play, and there's two away.
Now back, left fielder. Play.
So first and second with two outs. Here's the left fielder, Lane Thomas. That one's in there, 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Vierling brings it in, and that'll do it. So the Nats leave a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 1. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Matt Vierling.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with two of the three hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Up the middle, and it gets by him. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Patrick Corbin gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. On to pitch now for the Nationals, Austin Voth.
Now pitching for Washington, number 50, Austin Voth.
And the batter now, Bryson Stott. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. It's 0-1. Popped up. Hauls it in for the out. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
In there for strike one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The next pitch misses, and that is ball one. Throw to first. Vierling back in on a dive. Left-hand batter waits. Line drive, caught. And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Next offering is in for a strike. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Next pitch way upstairs. Lifted in the air, right center field. Can't get there, base hit. Around third. He'll score and the Phillies take the lead. It's 2-1. And he'll pull into third with an RBI triple.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate and he approached it perfectly.
And now here is Harper. In there and it's 0-1. Castellanos on third with two out. Next offering is fouled back. And he grounds one back up the middle. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Runner at first with two away. And now it is JT Realmuto. Checks over to first, back safely. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball one. And he deals. Hey. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. And that one's going to get into the corner. Here comes Harper around third. The relay, not in time. He scores. It's 4-1.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And now Will Harris into the game, and he'll do his best to keep this close.
Number 46, Will Harris.
So 2 down. Now Rhys Hoskins. That one blasted deep to right. Way back there. And it hits the fence. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 5-1. And in its second with an RBI double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Gene Segura stands in for the Phillies. Sliced hard but foul. Right side, and it goes just foul. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Right-handed reliever. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Phillies 5 and the Nats 1. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now up for Washington, Alcides Escobar.
For the Nationals, the shortstop.
The line to kick the pitch.
Escobar.
And first offering is fouled off. Check swing, and he held up. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
And here it comes. And it's fouled away. Foul ball there. The punch out there. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far not showing a ton of signs of fatigue.
The third baseman, Michael Franco.
Next to hit for the Nats, Michael Franco. First offering, and it just misses. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one's in there, and the count is 1-1. And a pitch. And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
To third. Stop. Collects. Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. First offering misses the mark.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Real Muto makes the catch, and that'll do it. And the Nationals gone in order. They're down here 5-1. Back here in Nationals Park. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Didi Gregorius.
The shortstop, Didi
The pitch. That one misses, and it's 1-0. And another ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Bounce to the right, and that's just foul. Kicks and deals. And it's even up. The pitch. Gregorius checks his swing, appeal to third, and Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Here comes a 3-2. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Veerling stands in here, takes ball one low. Gregorius on at first, nobody out. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Next pitch is outside. 2-2. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. And down on strikes. Now one away. Man at first. Now the third baseman, Bryson Stott. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him. Righty to the plate. Now he breaks his bat. The throw to first, and that will end the inning. Welcome back. On to the bottom of the eighth. And stepping in is the speedy Cesar Hernandez.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
The pitch. That's inside. Next offering upstairs. And the right-hander deals. That one drifts inside. Here's a 3-0. And there's a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So man aboard, Juan Soto digging in for the Nationals. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Real Muto pulls that one down, and there's one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Zach Wheeler won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Sir Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's a big power threat. Nelson Cruz. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
The 1-1. That one missed. The 2-1 is high. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
One down. And now the first baseman, Josh Bell. And that one wrapped foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Connor Brogdon up and throwing for Joe Girardi. Knable getting loose as well. And the 0-2. Got him. 2 gone now.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
So first and second with 2 outs. Up now for Washington, Hebert Ruiz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hernandez, the lead runner at second. Cruz on at first with 2 down. To the right side, dives, and he can't hang on to first, and the inning is over. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sean Doolittle.
Number 63, Sean Doolittle.
Back in Washington, D.C., stepping in, Kyle Schwarber.
Leading off for the Phillies, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Here comes a pitch. Misses inside, and that's ball 1. Just off the inside edge. And a pitch. And now it's even up. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And there's 1 down.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Doolittle, he's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. And a foul ball. And now the lefty misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Here's Bryce Harper. Swings through that one. 0-1.
I think it's the deception and his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable. When you only see him once, a lot of times he has success.
Now the 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first. Harper retired. And that'll do it. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Phillies 5 and the Nats 1. Back here at the ballpark, bottom 9, and now up for Washington, Lane Thomas. The Nationals in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
First offering, and it just misses. Got to be clever, too, when you don't have that lights-out stuff, right?
Absolutely. You got to know what you're able to do Instead of focusing on what that hitter's strength is, stay with your strength and trust that you'll come out on top.
The 1-0. And fouled off.
Starting to get some pretty good timing on that breaking ball, but he's going to have to stay ready for a fastball. Don't want to watch one go right by you.
Ball to strike. Slider clips the zone. Here's a 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And there's one away.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Alcides Escobar digging in for the Nationals. First offering in the dirt. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
The next offering misses. And a count 2-1. And the righty deals. That one fouled off. 2-2. The wind of the pitch. That one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And that's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Michael Franco digging in for the Nationals. He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Next one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next offering is fouled back. Escobar leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch misses way outside. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Man at first. Here's the center fielder, Victor Robles. Slice down the right side. Righty delivers. That one missing inside. The 1-1. And downstairs. Right-handed reliever. And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Right-hander kick steals. That one's in there. Now 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
At the belt and fires. That one ripped but foul. Three and two now. Popped up. Stop. Settles underneath it. Ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Guys can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Nationals, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Zach Wheeler. The loss goes to Patrick Corbin. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.